Hey everyone, it's Doodle and it's time for another mailbox post. And I know this one is going up a day later than I normally would post, but I kind of had, reading to do yesterday when I was originally planning on recording this video. But I kind of got really into my soul to take and ordered the next 2 books, so I think it's a really good reason to put off this video. So we're just going to hop right into the books I got now. So from the YA Amazing Race, I told you guys I had won a copy of The Dark Light. Well, I got it last week on Tuesday from Sarah Walsh, and I'm really excited to read this one. It's not available until August 28th, but I have it a week and a half early, 2 weeks early. So I'll be reading this one as soon as I finish my Soul to Take so I can have this review up for you guys very soon. And then from Amber at Amber Afterglow, I got a copy of The Disenchantments. I'll be reading this one sometime in the near future, probably September-ish, not sure. And then I got 2 books for Rack this week, and the first one is from Melanie at Melanie's Musings, and she sent me an ARC copy of Enchanted, which I've been dying to read, so huge thank you to Melanie. And then Nyachi at The Book Girl Reads sent me a copy of Glimmerglass, so a huge thank you. I've had my eye on this book for a while, I just never actually got around to buying it for whatever reason. So now I have a copy and I have no excuse to not read it. So that is everything I got from other people this week. Now on to what I've purchased somewhere in the, recent past. I told you guys last week that I purchased 6 books from Books A Million during their summer sale and spent like $24. Well, I've got the other 3 books to share with you guys today, and that would include If We Kiss by Rachel Vale, which I like this cover more than the old cover, so I went ahead and bought it now with the new cover. Then I also purchased Wake, and I've heard mixed reviews about this, about Wake, Fade, and Gone. So I wanted to wait until I found it on the bargain shelf, and I did, for like $2.50. So I'm really excited about that. And then I also got The Unwritten Rule off the bargain shelf, so I will be starting these hopefully very soon. I really want to read them all. If only I had more time in a day. And the next book I have to share with you guys is, or actually the next 2 books I have are both from Fish Pond. And the first one is UK Cover Love. Actually, they both are, but it's besides the point. So the first book is Nightshade, and I purchased the UK cover because I am not at all a fan of the US covers. And I love the original US covers, but for whatever reason they decided to change them. So now I have the UK edition of this one, and I think it's really pretty, more so than the US covers. So I'm totally okay with this. So I got Nightshade. And then the next book I've had on my wish list since I knew about it, and I don't like the US cover, which is my reason for buying the UK cover, but I'll just show it to you guys. I finally got Dark Parties, and I am so excited. I don't know, I just had to have this cover. I do not like the US cover, and I know that this just came out in the US recently, but for whatever reason they have a really kind of ugly cover for the US, so I had to have the UK. So it's really pretty, and I would love to be the girl sitting there in the snow. Anyways, that is everything I got this week. If you guys want to leave links to your blogs below this video, that'd be awesome. I'll stop by sometime today when I have time between classes and see what you got. So yes, if you caught that, I start school today in about 7 hours. I actually have internship today, and that's about it. So I start at 8 a.m. and yeah, it'll be fun, hopefully. So if you look below this video on the blog, you will see links to each of the books mentioned, as well as links to the people I've mentioned. So that is it for me this week. I hope everyone has an awesome week. Happy reading. Doodle is out.